Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, End of Sentence. So it's about a father and son, a estranged father and son. So the wife mother dies, and the father has to go spread her ashes in Ireland, and he's supposed to take his estranged son, who's just getting out of prison, over to do this. So, a pretty interesting concept. But the reason I'm watching it is because it stars John Hawkes. He's really good. I like him in a lot of things. And Logan Lerman. I had no idea. I thought it was actually a foreign film. And then I saw their name. So John Hawkes is in a lot of different things you'll recognize as soon as you see him. Logan Lerman, Wallflowers, something like sitting on Wallflowers, and he's Percy Jackson. So you see him in a lot. I like him. So I'm excited to see it. I'm going to get into it here a little bit, find out what it's really about, give you a better idea of the synopsis, and then ultimately tell you what I think. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of End of Sentence, and no check-ins tonight. It was difficult for me. So let me start off by saying this is a film you have to be prepared to watch, or have to be in the mood to watch. Not prepared, you have to be in the mood. You have to want to see this. It's a somber movie, I would say. Not sad, but melancholy, somber, I would call it. So, not a lot of laughs, or fun, or joy. So the exact opposite of that is what this film's about. Not that that makes it a bad film. You know, it's still good in its own way, but it's not an enjoyable, fun film. So we have John Hawkins and Logan Lerman. There are two stars, right? So obviously, John Hawkes is the father, and Logan is the son. It starts off in the beginning showing his mother, or John's character's wife, going to visit Logan in prison, who's staying in prison. She obviously has cancer. They make that obvious, and then while he's still in prison, she dies. So when he's about to get out, his father goes to see him and says that basically her last dying wish was for the two of them to go take their ashes to a lake in Ireland and spread them over there. And that's when we find out that the son despises his father, for reasons I'll let you find out on your own. But he doesn't want anything to do with him. He's got his own plans and ready to move on from prison. But of course, his father continues telling us it's her dying wish. We have to do this. So that starts their journey to go to Ireland and spread her ashes. So you can imagine all of the back and forth that happens when father-son go on a trip together, where the son doesn't really like his father, but his father's trying to mend that relationship a little bit, right? Okay, so you get that there. Enter in two different pieces. One, a third character enters and causes some complications, of course. So that gets tossed in there, like you can imagine. That happens a lot in these types of movies. And two, this journey starts to bring out maybe some questions, or more information about the mother, the wife, than either one of them actually maybe would have known. So that adds a little bit of flavor to it. But ultimately, it's about the father and the son, and their relationship, and is this trip going to bring that relationship back together, or what's going to happen? Is it going to tear the two of them apart? And it's all that emotional stuff, that goes on in the whole movie. So that's, and great acting by the two of them. I like the two of them. That's why I kind of picked this film. I didn't know what I was getting, but I picked it because of those two, and it's well acted. The scenery is pretty good. They're in Ireland, you know what I mean? How could it be bad? So cinematography is great. The story, it's, you got a good story there too, but it's just not an enjoyable film. It just held your interest, but you know what I mean? I wasn't ready for it. I didn't think ahead. I don't normally do. I don't watch trailers or anything like this, but at least you have me to tell you this is And it's not a weeping, sad, cry at the end kind of film. It's just, that way throughout the entire film. It's so somber throughout the whole thing is really. You're talking about. Just think about it. This is not a spoiler alert, but we're talking about a mother and a wife who has passed away from cancer, a kid who has spent in prison and despises his father. That's the basis of this story, so you can imagine it's not going to be an exciting, riveting, joyful movie. That's what it is. So, good acting, good cinematography, good scenery, good landscapes, good acting. I think I said that already. Alright, you get it. That's it. After that, but if you're into it, again, you're probably not going to cry, but turn on a comedy afterwards, I think. So that's all I got for you. Hopefully I helped you out. If you're thinking about watching it, still watch it. I don't want to deter you from doing that, but you'll go into it with the right mindset and you might enjoy it a little bit better. Or you might not. So that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. If you do watch it, love to hear your comments about the movie. What do you think? And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and tell all your friends. And that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.